Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby if you are new. Today's video is a little bit different because I'm going to be showing you guys how I do knotless braids on my clients. For those of you that don't know, sometimes I do hair on the side because I enjoy braiding, and this is a specific client that I've been doing for a while. So the product that I'll be using is the Shine and Jam Magic Fingers. I alternate between this one and the yellow container just because I really like both products. I like to set up the hair on my arm, and I usually grab about 4 to 5 pieces per section. In this first clip, I'm just showing you guys like how I go about it. So I applied the product. I begin by first braiding the client's hair, and then I start adding my pieces. And this is just my comfort. This is how I like to place the hair for myself, just because it helps me have a neater experience. So I just braid, add a piece, then I braid once again, add my second piece, and then I braid one more time and I add my third piece. The fourth piece and sometimes the fifth piece are there for the thickness of the braid and to make sure that it's long enough to the client's liking. This specific client has very thin hair and she didn't want it to be super heavy, which is why she went with small, and I didn't want to pack that section with too much hair. So this is pretty much all that I do, and as I braid, I continue to add product and add in that next piece of hair if needed. To part the sections, I like to apply some of that product downward on the long piece that I've already parted out, and then I go ahead and start making my boxes. This just helps me have a neater experience. Like I mentioned earlier, like this product kind of just keeps my lines really straight and it keeps the hairs out of the way. So I like to part off to make sure everything is even and looks good. And then I start braiding that section. And if you'd like, you can also part off the entire head, like all of the client's hair first, and then begin your braiding process. So here's a closer slow motion look at how I go about doing these. So I like to label these as 1, 2, and 3. With my right hand, I grab the piece number 1, and then I loop under, and with my left hand, I grab piece number 3. At this point is where I add in my first piece of hair, and then I repeat that process where I loop under, grab the piece all the way on the left side, loop again, grab the piece all the way on the right side, and I add my second piece of hair. And I repeat this one last time for the top portion of my braid. This is for gripping purposes and also to make sure that the hair is not too heavy or it looks too bulky at the top, because this is a knotless look. So you want it to look like it's the client's hair coming out of her scalp from the top. And then I just add some product and I continue braiding down. And as needed, I just go ahead and add in my other pieces of hair to make sure that the braid is long enough. And that pretty much sums up the entire process for my knotless braids. Now this video, I know it's pretty short and straight to the point, but if you guys would like a video on how I go about parting my hair or parting my client's hair, I can show you guys that. But yeah, the process just kind of repeats. These are mid-back knotless braids and the size is small, and they took about 6 hours to finish. Once I finish up braiding the client's entire head, I like to make sure that I go in there and oil their scalp. This is actually a concoction that I made with some of my favorite oils for growth, moisture, and just to seal in that moisture as well. And then I follow up with a setting foam. This is the Lotta Body setting foam to make sure that her hair kind of sits underneath that braid and stays tucked. And then I dip the hair. This is the most important part of braiding, and this is why I use only specific types of hair when I do knotless braids or any type of braids, because the way the hair sets is super important for the final look. So I like to use a pitcher and I get some water boiling in my kettle. I dip the hair and that's pretty much it. This is the final product, final look. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys in my next one.